All right, Mr. Watson here. Today we're going to do a lesson on basic variables and map operations using Quite Basic. Now, what I have here is this is a lesson on Liberty Basic, which is another version of Basic and an installed program. And we're going to duplicate the program that I'm showing here. And so to do that, I have to explain to you some of the differences between this form of BASIC and the form we're using. In this form of BASIC, up here they have, here's the variables number 1 and number 2, and they set them to this. Well, that's a direct definition of it. And in the Quite Basic, it's done a little differently. The other thing that's different on this is this version of BASIC, it just basically runs in top to bottom order. And the version that we're using, that you have to have statement numbers or a number in front of the command for it to work. So let me go to Quite Basic website. Here it is. What you want to do is File, New Project. This one's Lesson 2. Let me put Lesson 2 in here. And click OK. And here I have it set up, and it's completely blank. Now, first thing I got to do is, in that other one, it had number 1 and number 2. Well, to do it in this form of BASIC, I'm going to statement number 10, and you have to use the command let. You can't just put the name of a variable and it's equal to something. This version of BASIC requires the let command. So, and also, in this form of BASIC, I can't use number 1, number 2. This one is limited to single letter variables. So I'm going to use A, where it is, and I'm going to get equal 20. And I'll put in 20 here, my second statement number, and let B, that's my other variable, and it's equal to 5. So I just defined my two variables, A and B, set A to 20 and B to 5. Now, the first thing that other program did was it did some addition operations. So, but I want to display this, so print is how you display in BASIC. And then what you want it to say is between the quote marks. I put here addition and a space so that what I'm adding isn't right behind the addition. And now I put a semicolon, and what I'm doing is A, that's the first variable, plus B, the second one. Simple as that. Now at this point I said I'll sit here and hit the run arrow and see it here's 20 plus 5, 25. On the other program I showed you, though, I said they had a second line. Let me print. Addition. And they were using 10. So I can just put A plus 10. Now if I sit there and write it, it shows 25 for A plus B, and then 30 for the A plus 10. Next thing it did was then it did subtraction. So I'm going to do print subtraction. Semicolon A minus B. And 60. Right. Subtraction. A minus 10. And if I run it at this point, you'll see there's addition and then there's the subtraction. Next thing it did was multiplication. So 70, right? Multiplication, space, and then the quote. and then it's A, and you use the asterisk as a multiplier symbol in programming, this basic programming language. And then we do it, right? HN. And let's try this point. And look at this. It says, so now we got the addition, subtraction, there's the multiplication. Now we only got one set of functions left to look at this, and that's division, right? We use the lowercase slash symbol as division in this. So it was A divided by B. And then my final statement. A divided by 10. And there, I got the whole thing in there. Let's see what happens. Look at this. So we have the addition, we have the subtraction, multiplication, and division. All of them based on A being equal to 20, B equal to 5, and then I'm using 10 on the second statement. And that's the program I'm trying to do today. It said, what you want to do is submit showing the basic program code, like here, and the outputs. That's all. Have a great day.